Hello, my dear students, and welcome to your favorite educational YouTube channel, Educator Prerna. That's me, or as you popularly know me as English Wali Ma'am. So, हमारी ये जो T20 सीरीज है EPL Easily Perfect Your Literature, इसका next session है जिसमें we are going to be reading the next chapter from our supplementary reader. And what is the name of the chapter? A Question of Trust. So ये जो story है A Question of Trust, this is quite a funny story and interesting in its own way. कैसे? Because इस story में जो central plot है वो ये है that one thief is fooled by another thief. एक चोर दूसरे चोर को बेवकूफ बनाकर चोरी करता है. Alright, so let's start reading this story. Everyone thought that Horace Danby was a good, honest citizen. He was about 50 years old and unmarried, and he lived with a housekeeper who worried over his health. In fact, he was usually very well and happy, except for attacks of hay fever in summer. He made logs and was successful enough at his business to have two helpers. Yes, Horace Danby was good and respectable, but not completely honest. So the story start होती है उसमें जो story के main character है Horace Danby, उसके बारे में बताया गया है that he was quite a successful businessman. He was a locksmith, and of course he had problems during summers wherein he would get hay fever. All right. And a lot people around Horace Danby always thought that he was a very responsible citizen, he was a very honest citizen, but as the line goes, he was not completely honest. 15 years ago, Horace had served his first and only sentence in a prison library. He loved rare and expensive books, so he robbed a safe every year. Each year he planned carefully just what he would do, stole enough to last for 12 months, and secretly bought the books he loved through an agent. So why do we say that Horace Danby was not completely honest? Because it was his love for books that made him steal, that made him rob, because of which 15 years ago he was also sentenced to jail. Okay. Now, walking in the bright July sunshine, he felt sure that year's robbery was going to be as successful as all the others. For 2 weeks, he had been studying the house at Shotover Branch, looking at its room, its electric wiring, its path, and its garden. This afternoon, the two servants who remained in the branch while the family was in London had gone to the movies. Horace saw them go and he felt happy in spite of a little tickle of hay fever in his nose. He came out from behind in the garden wall, his tools carefully packed in a bag on his back. So Horace Danby, for this year, he planned that he is going to rob a house at Shotover Branch, and he had, he would, before robbing a house or a safe, he would ensure that he's done the complete recce of that area, of that house, so that he doesn't get caught. So he had this entire idea what the house looks like, how is the electrical setup, are there any alarms in the house, who all stay in the house, what is the time period when people who stay in the house are not at the residence. So he had made this. He would make this entire inquiry first, and this is exactly what he did for Shotover Branch. अब ये जो जगह थी Shotover Branch, यहाँ पर जिस where he had to do the robbery, in that particular house there were two servants. All right, and Horace was already aware that these two servants have gone for a movie. Now he was there to rob the house और उसके साथ, so he was all prepared, but एक ही problem थी, the hay fever in his nose. There were about 15,000 pounds worth of jewels in the branch safe. them one by one, he expected to get at least 5,000, enough to make him happy for another year. So he even knew how much jewelry, worth of jewelry, would he found, or will he be able to find in the house, so that he can, by selling the jewelry, he can use that money to buy books. कहते हैं ना, किसी भी चीज की एडिक्शन बहुत बुरी होती है. There were there were three interesting books coming up for sale in the autumn. Now he could get the money he wanted to buy them. He had seen the housekeeper hang the key to the kitchen door on a hook outside. He put on a pair of gloves, took the key, and opened the door. He was always careful not to leave any fingerprints. So he was an expert thief. He was skilled at his work of theft. A small dog was lying in the kitchen. It stirred, made a noise, and moved its tail in a friendly way. All night, Sherry, Horace said as he passed. All you had to do, keep dogs quiet, was to call them by the right names and show them love. So Horace was even aware that if he finds an animal in the house, what is it that he needs to do to calm down the animal? The safe was in the drawing room behind a rather poor painting. Horace wondered for a moment whether he should collect pictures instead of books. But they took up too much room. In a small house, books were better. There was a great bowl of flowers on the table, and Horace felt his nose tickle. So उसको nose में tickling सी हुई when there were flowers kept on the table. He gave a little sneeze and then put down his bag. He carefully arranged all his tools. He had 4 hours before the servants returned. तो देखो पूरी प्लानिंग कर रखी थी हॉरेस ने कि कितने बजे मुझे घर में एंट्री लेनी है, कितना टाइम होगा मेरे पास रॉबरी के लिए, एंड बाय व्हाट टाइम आई नीड टू बी आउट ऑफ द हाउस. The safe was not going to be hard to open. After all, he had lived with locks and safe all his life. Because वो एक locksmith था, तो उसको पता था कि लॉक जो है उसको कैसे खोलना है. The burglar alarm was poorly built. He went into the hall to cut its wire. He came back and sneezed loudly as the smell of the flowers came to him again. जैसे किसी किसी को डियोस की स्मेल से या परफ्यूम्स की स्मेल से एलर्जी होती है, and they start sneezing a lot. कई बारी when your mom is cooking something in the kitchen, specifically with onions and garlic, we start sneezing a lot. So with Horace Danby, there was some kind of flowers which did not suit him. So the moment those flowers were around, he would start sneezing. But Horace found the flowers were hindering his work. Hindering मतलब रोकना, किसी चीज में रुकावट डालना. He buried his face in his handkerchief. तो उसने अपना face जो है ऐसे handkerchief से cover कर लिया. Then he heard a voice say from the doorway, "What is it? A cold or hay fever?" तो जब हॉरेस बिल्कुल तैयारी कर रहा था कि अब मैं चोरी करने वाला हूँ क्योंकि घर बिल्कुल खाली है, सडनली पीछे से आवाज आई एंड दैट वॉइस आस्क्ड कि तुम्हें कोल्ड हो रखा है या फिर ये हे फीवर है. बिफोर ही कुड थिंक हॉरेस सेड हे फीवर एंड फाउंड हिमसेल्फ स्नीजिंग अगेन. The voice went on, "You can cure it with a special treatment. If you find out just what plants gives you the disease. I think you'd better see a doctor if you're serious about your work. I heard you from the top of the house just now." तो हॉरेस को लगा कि घर खाली है, but that wasn't the case. There was someone in the house. And this person advised Horace कि अगर आपको ये जो hay fever है इसको ठीक करना है तो उसका एक ही तरीका है, आइडेंटिफाई करो कि किन फ्लावर्स की स्मेल से आपको ये स्नीजिंग की प्रॉब्लम शुरू होती है. It was a quiet, kindly voice, but one with firmness in it. A woman was standing in the doorway and Sherry was rubbing against her. She was young. Sherry कौन है? Dog. Alright, तो हॉरेस को देखो उस डॉग का नाम भी पता था, वो सब कुछ पता करके आया था. So she was young, quite pretty, and was dressed in red. She walked to the fireplace and straightened the ornaments there. All right. Ornaments मतलब जो ज्वेलरी थी उस लेडी के पास वो सारी ज्वेलरी पड़ी थी, उसने वो सारे वहाँ रखे. Down, Sherry, she said. Anyone would think I'd been away for a month. She smiled at Horace and went on. However, I came back just in time, though I didn't expect to meet a burglar. तो ये जो लेडी थी घर में, इसने क्या बोला? इसने बोला थैंक गॉड मैं टाइम से घर पे वापस आ गई, बिकॉज आई डिडंट एक्सपेक्ट कि मेरे घर में एक चोर होगा. Horace had some hope because she seemed to be amused at meeting him. Horace को लगा कि नहीं ये शायद ना मेरे को पुलिस को अरेस्ट नहीं करवाएगी because she feels it seems that she is happy meeting me. Sorry. He might avoid trouble if you treated her the right way. Hay fever. No. Okay. He replied, I didn't expect to meet one of the family. तो हॉरेस ने बोला मैंने एक्सपेक्ट करा था कि इस घर में कोई फैमिली मेंबर अभी होगा. She nodded. I see what an inconvenience it is for you to meet me. What are you going to do? तो लेडी ने बोला अच्छा सॉरी मुझे नहीं पता आपको प्रॉब्लम हो रही है मेरी वजह से, तो बताओ आप यहाँ करने क्या आए थे. Horace said, my first thought was to run. Of course you could do that, but I would telephone the police and tell them all about you. They'll get you at once. Horace said, I would of course cut the telephone wires first and then he hesitated. I would make sure that you could do nothing for some time. A few hours would be enough. She looked at him seriously. You'd hurt me. Horace paused and then said, I think I was trying to frighten you when I said that. You didn't frighten me. वो जो लेडी है वो कहती मुझे तो कोई नहीं डराया, मैं तो डरी तुम्हारी बातों से. Horace suggested, it would be nice if you forget you ever saw me. Let me go. The voice was suddenly sharp. Why should I? You were going to rob me. तो वो लेडी कहती मैं तुम्हें क्यों माफ करूं, मैं तुम्हें क्यों जाने दूं, तुम तो मेरे घर में चोरी करने आए थे. If I let you go, I will allow someone else to rob me. Society must be protected from men like you. Horace smiled. I am not a man who threatens society. I steal only from those who have a lot of money. And I steal for a very good reason. And I hate the thought of prison. तो हॉरेस ने बोला कि मैं कोई सोसाइटी के लिए प्रॉब्लमैटिक पर्सन नहीं हूँ. मैं उन्हीं को रॉब करता हूँ, उन्हीं के घर में रॉबरी करता हूँ जो बहुत रिच होते हैं. एंड मेरा जो रीजन है रॉबरी करने का वो बहुत अच्छा रीजन है. क्या रीजन था? बिकॉज ही वांटेड टू बाय बुक्स. She was silent, watching him closely. Then she said, you're really afraid of going to prison, aren't you? She came over to him, shaking her head. I've always liked the wrong kind of people. तो वो लेडी कहती है जो थोड़े टेढ़े किस्म के लोग होते हैं ना, wrong type, थोड़े little that ways. I like these kind of people. She picked up a silver box from the table and took a cigarette from it. Horace, eager to please her and seeing that she might help him, took off his gloves and gave the lighter. You will let me go. He held the lighter towards her. Yes, but only if you will do something for me. तो हॉरेस कहता है anything you say, तुम जो बोलोगी मैं वो करूँगा. Before तो वो लेडी क्या बोलती है? Before we left for London, I promised my husband to take my jewels to our bank, but I left them here in the safe. I want to wear them to a party tonight, so I came down to get them. So Horace smiled. So Horace ने बोला अच्छा. So you have forgotten the numbers to open the safe, haven't you? तो अब वो लेडी कहती है कि मुझे ये जो ज्वेलरी है इसमें ये आज पहननी है. तो Horace एकदम से he uses his witty mind and he says, oh the problem is कि इस सेफ को ओपन करने का जो पासकोड है, जो पासवर्ड है नंबर्स का, वो तो भूल गई हो. So that lady says yes. अब एक बात ध्यान रखना इसमें, हॉरेस ने क्या किया, अपने ग्लव्स वो उतार चुका है तो उसके फिंगरप्रिंट्स हर जगह आ सकते हैं. यस, Replied the young lady. Just leave it to me and you will have them within an hour, but I will have to break your safe. तो हॉरेस कहता है कोई बात नहीं, मैं 1 घंटे के अंदर अंदर आपको ये सेफ पूरा खोल के दे दूंगा. Don't worry about that. My husband won't be here for a month and I will have the safe mended by then. तो हॉरेस कहता है कि मेरे को ये सेफ तोड़ना पड़ेगा. तो वो लेडी कहती है कोई बात नहीं, मेरे जो हस्बैंड है वो 1 महीने बाद वापस आएंगे, तब तक तो मैं इसको रिपेयर करा दूंगी. And within an hour, Horace had opened the safe, given her the jewels, and gone happily away. Horace ने सेफ को तोड़ा, अच्छे से सारे ज्वेल्स उसमें से निकाले और उस लेडी को दे दिए. For 2 days he kept his promise to the kind young lady. क्या promise? That he will never steal again. On the morning of the third day, however, he thought of the books he wanted and he knew he would have to look for another safe. But he never got the chance to begin his plan. उसको chance ही नहीं मिला next robbery का. क्यों? By noon, a policeman had arrested him for the jewel robbery at Shotover branch. His fingerprints, for he had opened the safe without gloves, were all over the room, and no one believed him when he said that the wife of the owner of the house had asked him to open the safe for her. तो जब उसने पुलिस में ये बोला कि वहां पर तो ओनर जो था उसकी वाइफ थी, उसने मुझे बोला था सेफ खोलने के लिए, no one believed her. The wife herself, a grey-haired, sharp-tongued woman of 60, said that the story was nonsense. तो क्या हुआ था? Horace is now the assistant librarian in the prison. He often thinks of the charming, clever young lady who was in the same profession as he was and who tricked him. He gets angry when anyone talks about honor among thieves. कहते हैं ना चोरों का भी ईमान होता है, चोरों में भी आपस में कुछ अंडरस्टैंडिंग होती है, ईमान होता है. So Horace used to get very angry when someone would talk about honor among thieves. All right. So this lady, the other lady जिससे Horace मिला था, who was she? She was also a thief, and how very cleverly she convinced Horace that she was the owner of the house, made him break the safe, take out all the jewels, and give it to her all by himself. और fingerprints किसके आए वहां पर? Horace के, and that was the reason he was arrested. Interesting story. Okay, so we are going to meet in the next session of this chapter, जिसमें हम क्या करने वाले हैं? We are going to understand the important characters of this story. Till then, do like, share, and subscribe to Educator Prerna. Thank you.